Hey guys, Rook here, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy VII playthrough. This is part 2. I haven't done anything besides control switching. I did it outside of the game. I probably could have done it here as well. Hopefully I'll have a little less problems with my controls now. I just looked up a guide, not a guide, just a picture. It had the PlayStation 2 controller and what buttons meant what. So, the only thing I don't have is pause, which was weird because I could pause before, and I couldn't find a pause button, so we don't have pause. Which, I mean, not that detrimental, but whatever. I'm gonna go over here and pick up the cover materia. And this ether. I didn't actually know what the ether was, but I knew the cover. We'll throw that on Cloud for now. It helps me build limit breaks faster if I use it, which is the whole reason I'm grabbing it. I haven't explained leveling materia yet. I'll go through it after I have a chance to get back to the menu. I'll just let you know, low-level materia has very little use besides early game, so we will be leveling it up as we can. So because we rescued Aerith, I think she promised us a date, but they're gonna let us stay over here for the night before heading back to Sector 7. Her mom asks us to sneak out. If you run at any point when you're sneaking out, Aerith will catch you. So just walk. There's nothing else in this section to remember. She tells us where we'll have to go. I don't know where our mom's supposed to sleep. There's only 2 rooms up here, but video game logic. Oh right, we have a cutscene here, I guess, of Cloud visiting his mom after he became a soldier. Then she also tells him that he needs an older woman as a girlfriend to take care of him. Oh, I didn't realize there was 2 items there. So if you run at any point there, she'll catch you. You can run down here though. But she catches us anyways because she knew we would leave. There's probably a shop in this sector too, but again, we don't need it. There's a few enemies coming up. If I get in a fight with, I can't remember the name of the monster, with the house, I'm probably going to run. It takes a lot of effort to kill it, and it's not worth it. So, that's pretty much probably the only enemy I'll run from over here. Looks like we didn't even run into any encounters. Never mind. Set it for no reason. So we have the option to tell her we'll take her home before we go back, and then she said that's kind of a waste. We're just gonna hang out here for a bit, and we end up seeing Tifa. So we'll follow her. They start talking about Cloud's soldier rank. And according to Cloud, his soldier rank is first class, which is the highest. We'll find out more about that later. And this is where we see Tifa, heading over to Sector 6. don't remember if it's called Sector 6 or Wall Market, like, more often than not. There is a yellow materia here, but I think it's later when we come back. Yeah, it must be. I don't see it at the bottom. It's underneath by the playground bottom. So we'll be visiting the Wall Market twice. First time we're trying to rescue Tifa. I suppose at this point we're trying to find her. We don't need... No, she needs to be rescued. There is probably one of the most well-known side quests in the game coming up, where we have to dress up Cloud as a girl. Oh, right. I just saw the word item and I thought we could shop there. We're trying to find out where Tifa is at the moment. So, whoops, I didn't mean to talk to him again. We found out Tifa is at Don Corneo? I don't remember his full name. She's at the Don's mansion. Apparently all the new girls go there. I don't remember the order we need to do this quest in, and I honestly don't remember the way the point value works. I have looked it up at one point, but that was a really long time ago. So basically we have to dress up as a girl, and we need help from a few people in town. There's a dressmaker we need to talk to. We need so there's a certain amount you need and a certain amount you can get bonuses of. The two items you need are the dress and the wig. I just realized we might have troubles with the wig because I don't know. Because it's not going to pop up with the regular button commands. But it, I might have memorized it. I haven't memorized what the buttons are called, but I think I know what the pattern was when I used to play on console. So, we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll just do a practice first. I don't know. I think we're supposed to go find the dressmaker here. So there's other items you can buff. I suppose Cloud's hidden stat for Don Corneo. I don't remember what his name is. So basically, depending on the hidden value of the stat you have, what dress you picked, or what wig you earned, or I think there's a tiara, a perfume, a deodorant. Like, there's all sorts of things that can buff it. I just chose the type of dress, I think. I really wasn't even paying attention. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I think we have to put the dress on first before we can get anything else. Yeah, it doesn't matter at the end of the day whether or not he picks you. All that changes is the amount of guards you fight, and I don't think it's worth it to, because I don't know off the top of my head where to get stuff or what dresses matter. The only things I do know is the higher you get in the minigame for the gym will dictate which quality wig you get. So, there is that. I can't even remember where to get the deodorant from. So, we're going to score pretty low, I'm sure. I'm just going to go for the dress and the wig. So, basically the minigame is squats. And we need to do a 3-button combo, where you do 3 buttons in a row, and then the same 3 buttons in a row, over and over again, and if you either drop an input or hit them in the wrong order, your character will just do a confused dance, and, okay, so switch is square, X will be cancel, and circle will be okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's probably right. I don't really care what wig I get, so we're just going to go for it. Yeah, if you go too fast, it can definitely drop an input or two, or if you mess up the order. As long as you don't mess up once, you're pretty much guaranteed to beat them. I'm not going very fast. You can definitely go faster than what I'm going, but I'm not in a rush. I know I've got this already. Perfect. I don't know if that was the highest wig, the blonde wig. I think it's the one that I was aiming for. Well, I suppose I wasn't really aiming for any. Then you can go around town and get other things. But, again, not bothered by it. Especially because I don't know the combination. I don't know if the dress I chose was very good. Yeah. There's just too many factors in it. I think it's a really cool minigame. That's why I actually looked up where the point values come from and what. But I just, the results just weren't worth enough for me to care, as far as I was concerned. I'm pretty sure the only thing that changes is the key items you get in your inventory. So we'll only have the key item of, I don't know if we got a silky dress or whatever, and then the blonde wig. So the other items we would keep as well. But for me, that doesn't matter. So I won't be bothering. I just realized we haven't run into an achievement, so I must have played the PC version a bit. Not for this portion, I mean, at all. I was assuming we would have gotten achievement for like first limit break or something. Basically, the Don's gonna line the three of us up and he's gonna pick one of us. Right now we're just looking around the mansion. The fastest way to get through this is to go and talk to Tifa. And she happens to be right here. She doesn't recognize Cloud right away. And so they have a conversation about Cloud, and Aerith points out it's kind of rude that they're talking about Cloud right in front of them, and then Tifa realizes it's Cloud. Trying to remember, I haven't played the remake, but I have watched the remake. Did they have a dress portion of it? Trying to remember. I don't actually remember. I remember something about the Honeybee Inn, and I remember Tifa picking a clothing, but I don't actually remember. I don't know. Alright, Aerith is letting us have a private conversation, so she's holding her ears, but she overheard us anyways. So we're here to get information out of the Dawn, and, well, sorry, Tifa's here to get information out of the Dawn, and we're gonna help. Because every day he chooses between 3 girls and takes one of them to bed. So we're gonna threaten him. And the one who's probably gonna be chosen, I think, is Tifa. I don't know if you can get Aerith to be chosen or not. If you get Cloud chosen, I suppose you get to avoid the, I'm trying to talk. Okay, there we go. You can avoid having to fight the 2 guard fights, which have 3 guards each. And I think you get awarded an item from the Dawn, but I don't remember for sure. I do remember when I was looking at it, that it just, it wasn't worth it. Well, I didn't find it worth it at the time, so... I think the last time I looked it up was like, I don't know, like 7 years ago. And, yeah. So we picked, Tifa. Surprise, surprise. Pretty sure that's the way I've done it for the last, like, 6 times I beat this game. I probably haven't beat it that much. Last 6 times I've played this game. Played it a few times. Just, I don't know. Just didn't feel like finishing it at the time. I suppose it's kind of like Final Fantasy VIII, where I played the crap out of it to pretty close to the end, and just didn't finish it. I forget. There's a few things we have to do here. Basically, even if you let them run into you, they don't start the fight. There's a timer going along. You could easily avoid them for quite a long time if you start kiting them properly, I guess. But I'm just trying to get them in the fight right now. I don't remember. Ah, there we go. If you keep avoiding them, it ends up taking longer too. So that's why I was trying to talk to them. I don't think that had any effect on it, but talking to the 2 guards at the entrance and the exit, well, I suppose not the entrance, the top and the entrance, then that's how you end that quicker. And like all the other soldier fights, it's super easy. Cloud's doing, I guess, a decent damage for a Buster Sword. The next boss kinda has a lot of damage potential. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna use magic just to save this for the boss. So it has a decent amount of damage potential and a decent AoE attack, but it also hits itself with the AoE attack. Did it not kill him? I did more damage than when I meleeed. What's going on? I don't know what happened there. Sorry. That boss... How many potions do I have? Ah, we got a decent amount. Sorry. The boss has a decent AoE damage called the Tsunami. He can hit himself first or us first, and depending on who he hits first, takes the back attack damage. So if he hits us first, we take the back attack damage. If he hits himself first, he takes the back attack damage. It's quite a big hit for back attack. I think it does more damage to him than us, though. But I'm not 100% on that. I wanted to keep Cloud's health decent, just because I know it can deal a decent amount of damage. And we found Tifa, and the horny one. So, yeah. Basically, we're just threatening him. I can't remember what they're threatening him about. Oh, they're trying to figure out who knows about them. And we found out their plan is to drop the whole plate that's above Sector 7 and demolish the whole little town, I guess, down there. He asked us a question because he knew we were on a trap door, and I didn't care what the answer was, so. And this is Shinra HQ. Top floor with the president, Reeve, and I can't remember what the other guy's name is. Oh. Heidegger. We'll find a little bit. We'll find out more about Reeve and Heidegger later. A little bit more about the president too, I guess. They're probably just talking about their plan to drop the plate. We have access to the menu here. I just wanted to make sure everyone's decently healed. Oh, what I didn't mention earlier is in this game there's affection levels on party members, depending on conversations and other things like healing. Keep spamming Bolt. I don't know what the next boss fight is. The reason Aerith's limit is blue is because during that fight she got sadness inflicted on her, and that was the status I was talking about earlier that lowers the amount of limit she gains, but it also gives her more defense, so I'm not even going to bother. Actually, I don't have the item to get rid of it. Oh, I forgot we had limit breaks up. Oh well, I wasn't going to use magic and hold it out. They have a decent amount of health. Oh, I didn't explain which characters had single limits instead of doubles per level. Off the top of my head, I don't actually remember which ones. I think only Vincent and Kate Sith have singles, but I'm not 100% on Sid or Yiffy, to be honest. So I could get rid of Sadness with a Hyper there, but I won't. That was not worth the potion 2 fights. Wow, they're really helping our limit breaks up though. I don't know how much health this little crab has. Probably doesn't have enough to bother with the limit break. Oh, I guess he did. Music in Final Fantasy games is so good. Some of my favorite music from the whole series is in this game. I don't like every track like I do in Final Fantasy IX, but I think they have some of the best hits for the PlayStation series, at least, in this game. Oh right, that yellow material we saw on the screen earlier was steel, so we'll be putting steel to good use. I think steel is based off your speed. I haven't actually looked at the mechanics in a really long time, but I'm pretty sure it's based off speed. So whoever has the highest speed will get steel. I think it's Cloud at this point. Later on, I'll care. Whoops. I'll care more about who won't be doing something in battle. Let's see. Whoops. I was trying to look at his stats. I guess I'll need to go with status. Alright, so he has... Where's speed? Am I blind? Speed is not a stat. Okay. I actually don't remember what it's based off of then. Maybe speed is for Final Fantasy IX? I don't remember. Dex would be my best guess, but at that point I'm guessing. Cloud seems to have the highest stats because of his level though, so we'll throw it on him. Since it adds to Dex, it probably is Dex. Trying to remember where we get Aerith's weapon. It's a melee weapon, so it's kind of weird to use. So, well, it's not like a melee. It does more damage in the front row than it does in the back row. Barret has long-range weapons, so even when he's in the back row, when he's using a long-ranged weapon, he still does full damage. I think it's in this area, but I think it's a rare monster, so we probably won't run into it. But if we do, I'll give it a few tries. These guys, I think, have no, they have a ghost hand. We're actually just gonna run away from these guys because they're not worth the fight. Yeah, they have a ghost hand. I forget what it is. It's a damage. It's like a one-use magic ability. So we're not gonna care that much about it. There is a monster that has ethers here, and I can't remember what it looks like. I remember the name is like Denos, but I can't remember. Okay, I was just double checking if there was items over here. Why did you do that? Oh, it's these guys. These guys have the ethers. Oh, Den glows. Okay. We'll fight them later anyways, so. There will be a spot where I don't know if they're the same monster, but they look the same. Or similar. And that's where I'll be getting my stash of ethers. The monster I'm looking for, he's riding a big motorcycle. And that's where we will get our striking staff if we run into him. If not, it's not a big deal. She's not a main party kind of character at the beginning anyways. I just remembered they have a decent amount of XP, so why not kill them? They also give a decent amount when they use their magic attacks to limit break. I think they also have Dragon's Breath, but that might be only when we find the dragons in the cave. Or like Flamethrower or something. I don't know how it always doubles up when I try to hit Tifa. It's just unlucky, really. There's a few items here we're gonna pick up, because why not? I don't know, I'm not really like a completionist, but I will mostly get most treasures I know about. As long as it doesn't push me too far out of the way. Or if I knew that was a potion when I went to go get it, I would have just left it, to be honest. Potion's not super helpful to me. Oh, I was trying to steal while we were running. Felt like since we were already there, why not? So you need to move these two trains, bottom first, top second, so that you can climb across. Since I knew that already, I was just making the movement beforehand. so we didn't have to backtrack. Did not say to do that. Cool. Well, this is like our last. Oh, it is him. That's funny. Thought he had at least twice that. Not worth the XP either, but whatever. So this is quite a huge upgrade for her melee damage. Almost triple damage. So we've already got the best steel so far. We will have to wait a little bit till we can get our next steals. There will be the Titan Bangles. I can't remember what bangles they are. I don't know if they're Titan. I already have Titan. I can't imagine they're the same bangle. I'd honestly have to look it up. My memory's not great at the moment, I guess. I do know what monster. Well, I don't know the name. I know what the monster looks like that we're going for. Yeah. I guess my memory works in a funny ways. If I see what I need to, or I know what the item is or does, I just don't know the name. And the same with the monsters. Oh. That was a long fall. And, wedge down. Yeah, they didn't mess around in this game. They, our character that we've been with for an hour and a half, one of the three side characters, already dead. Actually, I don't remember if they're dead or not. Oh, and this is Biggs. And up there's Jesse. Alright, we lost Aerith on our way up. She's taking care of Wedge. Tifa also told her to go and grab Marlene, Barrett's daughter, from the bar, and bring her somewhere safe. We're trying to stop them from dropping the plate, but we'd rather have a backup plan. And here we get to fight Reno again. Is it Reno that we fight? I think it's Reno. Yeah, I totally ran into that encounter because I went the wrong way. I should have run towards Barrett on the left. They take less damage, I think, while they're flying. But I'm not 100% on that. I guess we'll find out. Oh, I could have knocked him. A little slow on our limit break. Oh, I guess I didn't mention that either. Limit breaks take priority, move-wise. ATB works pretty much the same way as Final Fantasy IX, where whoever initiated the attack first gets the priority. The only thing that takes priority over is limit break. And even if you initiated your attack first, if they had limit break, it goes to the very next slot available. Okay, so we don't have the right materia set up right now. Too bad we don't have Aerith. She would have done the most damage, to be honest. Oh, I still haven't explained materia. I guess we'll wait. My bad. You know what? I'll explain it before the fight starts. Basically, materia kind of like limit breaks levels up as you use it. You get XP every fight. I guess it's not XP, it's AP. Ability points or whatever you want to call it. And each materia levels up at a different rate. Like some need 1,000 to get to level 2 and so on. Reno here has this ability called Pyramid. Basically, if he pyramids all 3 of your characters, you automatically game over. You can't do anything while you're pyramided, but you can attack your own party members to get out of it. Mentioned how Limit Break takes priority. That's why I pushed that one first. I knew he would get it off before Reno, just with the timing I had going on. And we got Cross Slash. I used Braver enough. So, it's a timed bomb. Unfortunately, Aerith got kidnapped, and we're gonna have to go rescue her. But luckily, she got Marlene out in time. And now we gotta get out of here before the plate drops. Oh, and that guy's the head of the Turks, Tseng, I guess his name is. Oof. Harsh. This game's kind of serious at times, and then not at other times. Like, obviously this part was kind of serious, but later on you find out that Tseng has a crush on Aerith, but he just slapped her. So... serious moments and non-serious moments. I think they did a really good job at that kind of atmosphere. Come on, let's go. So we'll take this cable, swing our way to victory, and unfortunately no one else makes it out besides, I think, Marlene. I don't remember if Wedge and Biggs or Jesse make it out. I know in the remake a lot more people make it out. Like, most of the people get evacuated and you only lose a few people, I think. But I'm not going to say who. But yeah, if you haven't played the remake or tried it out yourself or watched a video, I suggest it. It was pretty good. Thought I did pretty good justice to this game. A lot of people didn't like the combat system and stuff, but I thought it was fun. Although I never personally played it, it looked fine. I think it was very similar to 13. I really enjoyed 13. Kind of felt like you were railroaded a bit in 13. Like you didn't have much freedom, but I thought the game was fine. So we'll be heading back to Sector 5, where Aerith's mother is, to meet up with Marlene, I think, and then we gotta go and rescue Aerith, which we'll have to go through Wall Market again. Yeah, so I think we figured out most people didn't make it. I don't think anyone in this game makes it. I think it was just Marlene. So I totally understand why they changed that up quite a bit. But yeah. So, I don't know if you noticed in the earlier scene we saw the Morph Materia. I think it's the Morph Materia. Or is it Manipulate? One of the two yellow Materias. It's just under the playground here. We can't see it right now, but I saw it earlier. We gotta walk far enough down so Barret and Tifa come out, then we can head back up to grab it. I suppose you could wait till you're on your way back to grab it, but we'll grab it now because I can. I think I mentioned earlier, I think it's Morph, but you can stat pad yourself with Morph, and I'll be using it with Iffy. Oh no, this is Sense. Where do you get Morph? Sense, same as Scan in FF8 and 9. Just allows you to know their HP and a few stats. And this is the house. It doesn't do too much damage, it just has a huge health pool, and I just can't be bothered. Ooh, excuse me. I think it's up here, right? Yeah, it is. Oh my god, every time I think about doing materia, it's like just before. Except for all. The difference between almost done and a maxed out all is like huge amounts of money for some reason. If you sell a maxed out all, it's huge money. I don't remember why. There's a reason for why, but I can't remember. I think they add for each level, except for the last level, but you also get a new version of it. I don't have any other materia to explain, I guess. But yeah, there's a few different... Oh, I guess I'll explain this too. There's different... Damn it. There's different colors for materia plates. So we gotta figure out how to get there. We can figure out... We know... Sorry, Bear just told us we need to go to Wall Market. I think we have to go to the Honeybee to find out that we can climb up, but I honestly don't know that for sure. We're gonna go to the wall first, and then we'll see. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot to mention, while explaining materias, there's certain materias that don't grow with AP, and I think there's only one. I know enemy skill, for instance, does not gain AP, but I'm trying to remember if underwater does or does not. I really can't remember. So underwater is just a materia you need, well, you use to fight the emerald weapon? I can't remember. The one that's underwater. It's not too bad of a fight. I have done that one. I haven't beaten the ruby weapon. I probably mentioned that earlier. I'm pretty sure I did. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video though. Yeah, 53, that's okay. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.